Hello everyone, welcome to Restorative Movement with Tarot. So today's card is the Star card. That's what popped up when shuffling the deck. Let me show you. I'm using the Mercedes deck. So the vibe I was getting from this card is hope and playfulness. So the card speaks about healing. It speaks about inner guidance, about forces that are bigger than us, about universe, Mama Gaia, everything, like everything, consciousness, collective consciousness, stuff like that. And if you can see here, she's pouring water into rivers and lakes, so she's adding to the water of the earth. So there's a theme of unconditional giving and healing, healing the psyche, healing the self, healing the body, unconditionally giving to yourself, unconditionally loving yourself however you are, but also having that capacity. Once you're nourished, you have that capacity to give to others. So anyway, I feel like the message of this card for this session is hope and playfulness, finding the star, finding the guidance within, finding the hope in our situations, finding the finding the positivity, the joy, the light at the end of the tunnel, and following that light in our lives, following that inner wisdom, inner guidance, which is always there and is always guiding us towards more alignment, more fulfillment, more joy, more healing, more love. And it speaks to me, this card, of divine orchestration too, of things being healed without, or are in the progress of healing, or things working out behind the scenes, and we may not actually see that yet, but having faith and trust in this, in the fact that we're always taken care of, we're always looked after, things are always working out for us, even if there is no physical proof in this moment. Just keeping that that thought, that belief. Can you imagine? Just imagine, just say that to yourself. Things are always working out for me. I'm always cared for. I trust the universe. I trust my spirit guides. I trust my angels, whatever it is. I trust God, whatever you believe in. Things are working out for me. I'm not alone. I'm cared. I'm a being existing in this vast universe, and I'm part of this universe. I'm an important part of this universe, and the universe cares for me. So say that to yourself and keep that thought, keep that intention throughout the session. As we move, maybe if you are in a dark place at the moment, if at the moment you feel completely lost and you think, oh my god, what, this doesn't make any sense, then I invite you, with the movements we're going to do throughout the session, to ask yourself, your guide, your heart, whatever it is, where is my hope? I invite and invoke my hope to come in. I invite light. I invite guidance and clarity. I invite playfulness. into my situations. I invite healing into my situations. So okay, let's do this. So grab a mat, or if you don't have a mat, you can totally do it on a rug or a carpet. Maybe will be better. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go for it. So let's sit in cross-legged position, and also please play some music if you want to. I'm gonna post the playlist which I usually listen to in the comment sections, so you will be able to access it. And if you want, you can check out some of the songs and use them for any of your movement practices. Right, okay, so let's just ground ourselves in the here and now, in this time spent together. Take a few deep breaths in your cross-legged position. And as you sit there, by the way, if this is a difficult position for you, please put a cushion under your pelvis, under your sit bones. Or you can even grab a chair if just going on the floor is difficult. So, breathing in and out in your own time. Focus on the exhale. When you exhale, really prolong it. And really breathe out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And really let all of it go. All of it. Worries, thoughts, mind chatter, everything. You're here and now. You're showing up for yourself here and now. This practice is an act of self-love. One last breath in and out. Wonderful. Okay, so wherever you're sitting, if you're sitting on a chair, keep your feet firmly planted on the ground. If not, keep that cross-legged position and grab the knees. What we're going to do is just gently, we're gonna warm up the neck basically. We're gonna do circles with the neck. So what that looks like is we bend the head to one, the head is leading always, the top of the head to one side, we're looking forward, and then the head leads forward, the top of the head leads forward, we're looking down, and then the top of the head is facing to the other side, is taking us to the other side, and we keep our gaze forward. So this is all we do. We do half circle. Just swaying, gently swaying from one side to the other side, and really allow, when you're here in this position, allow the stretch, really allow the stretch to happen here. So what that means is, rather than taking your shoulders, really relax them, really keep them down, and keep elongating. So the neck is being elongated. I hope that makes sense. Let me know in the comment section if you don't understand any of my instructions, and I'll be clearer next time. Or if you have any questions about your own practice or the practice we're just doing together. Take your time as well. You can slow down and really invite the spine in this movement. Invite it to gently sway, to gently assist the movement of the neck. Notice how does the spine shift and move as your head sways from side to side. And pause to one side. Take your hand out. If you don't feel stretch here, then you can adjust the position of the arm. It could be a bit forward, a bit backward, a little bit further stretching. Make sure your spine is straight, you're not collapsed forward, you're not arching. It's just straight and relaxed. So your head is pulling in that direction, your arm is pulling in the opposite direction. So you have a nice stretch in the neck and the shoulder. Okay, and take the arm, so turn the palm upwards and take the arm over. So you can stay here. If you're on a chair, just keep your arm on your legs and just gently bend. If you're on the floor, you can be here or you can go further down. And the aim is to stretch. So your hand, your arm is pulling you towards the opposite wall. It's not collapsing down, it's pulling you across. Okay? So what you need to feel a nice stretch here. That's the purpose. Here the neck is relaxed, you're looking forward. The head is completely just, easy. Stay here for a bit, take a few deep breaths. Think about your chest facing forward, so you're not going down like this. You're not, the chest are not going towards the knee. They're turned forward. So if this position on your elbow is too low and you find yourself collapsing, then push yourself up a little bit. And lovely. What we're going to do is we're going to do one circle, one semicircle to the other side. I'm going to pause here. I'm going to take the arm out. And the head is pulling in one direction, the arm is pulling, the hand is pulling in the other direction. Have a nice stretch in the neck. Really enjoy that stretch and play around with the position of the hand and the neck, so you get different parts of the neck being stretched. A few deep breaths here. Just relaxing and softening, allowing the nervous system to relax allowing the mind to drop its chatter and trust the wisdom of your body. Listen to the body. So we're going to turn the palm up. We're going to take the arm up and over. And you can stay here, or you can go a little bit lower, as much as you can, so you don't collapse. You're facing forward, and the arm is stretching. It's pulling you across towards the opposite wall or corner of the room, wherever it is. And just stay there for a bit. Really stretch. If this is painful for your neck, you can look down and just relax the head. If not, look forward, but again, relax the neck. Wonderful. Enjoy the stretch. And take the arm back. Allow it to pull you up. Let's do a few rolls of the shoulders. So the shoulders, we're taking them up, we're tucking them, and then back and down. And again, involve your entire spine, your entire upper body in this, in your head. Really allow, so we're using the shoulders, they're the motivation, they're the ones that lead the movement, but see how the movement can grow from here, how the spine can assist the movement, and where does it want to go, how does it want to change. Do the arms want to, be bigger? What is it? How does it look for you? How does it feel? Really enjoy that simple movement. And then reverse the roll. So we start from the back. We're going to the front. Tucking, like keeping the shoulder blades together, and then up and down. And again, how does the spine want to assist this movement? Do the arm want to get involved? Do they want to be bigger? What do you want to add to this movement? Is it the head? Just find the movement for you. Okay, is it elbows? What is it? Okay, and drop. And up. And down. Okay, we're going to take a few deep breaths here. Just 5, but we're going to aim for full capacity of the lungs. We don't, very rarely, we use the full capacity of our lungs, and if you ever do, you know that is not the most comfortable feeling, because all of our muscles, like our chest, our diaphragm, and ribs, everything really stretches, everything really opens, makes space for the lungs when we do. So we're aiming to breathe in towards the lower part of the lungs here with the diaphragm, so diaphragmatic breathing, and then allow it, when this is open, this area is completely filled, allow the air to travel to the upper part of your lungs and to lift everything here to your what is called can't remember, but the bones here, collarbones, that's what it's called, the collarbones here. You can also feel it a little bit in the shoulders, muscles and ligaments here around the shoulders. So fully exhale, fully. Take just normal breaths in and out for a bit. In and out. And on the next inhale, aim for full capacity, full. Feel the belly, feel the lower part of the lungs. Allow them to push the belly out. And when you do, keep expanding, keep allowing the muscles from the inside to make space for you, to make space for the air, to make space for your lungs, to expand your lungs, to stretch your lungs. On the next inhale, when you fill your lungs to full capacity, keep the breath and see if you can expand even more. Keep it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then exhale. And again. 2, 3, 4, 5. One last time, deep breath in. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Wonderful. Okay. So, shake your shoulders. Okay, so we're going to cross the legs. What we're going to do is one leg is going to go down, so the knee is facing forward. The other one is going to be crossed over. If you can do this here, then that's fine. If you can tuck the leg, the foot in and pull it towards your hip, your opposite hip more. So both knees are facing forward, and that is perfect. If not, it's totally fine to adjust the position however you feel it's comfortable. If it's here, then okay. If you need to be more like that, that's also okay. If you're on a chair, you just cross your legs, the normal way. You cross your legs on the chair. Okay. So, right. Let's do this. So this position, for some of you, it can be quite weird. We don't do that much, and it's really nice stretch here in the hips, in the hip joints, and in the glutes. So stay here for a bit if it's a bit uncomfortable, so you can, get used to it. You can turn to one side, give yourself a good spiral. You can put the hand this way so it can push you. It can turn you facing towards the back. Keep your spine straight here. Again, your shoulders, your chest, your heart is leading you forward. You can relax and do it to the other side. Okay, take the arms up. Sorry if you can hear this beeping. This is my phone going crazy. Someone is messaging me. So take the hands forward and walk yourself forward. And you can go as low as you can, as low as it feels nice, as low as the stretch feels nice. If it feels really uncomfortable, then pull yourself up. Okay, and you can stay there where it's comfortable. So really, really relax the upper body. Just stay there for a bit. Allow the stretch, allow the muscles to adjust to the stretch, and use the out breath. On each out breath, relax more. Get into these places which are stretching and which may feel painful and too tight to for the pain to dissipate, to relax with each out breath. And when you adjust to this stretch, you can take it a bit further down. Just enjoy it. Stay there, enjoy it for a bit. And walk yourself back up. Okay, from here, you can simply just untangle your legs and cross the other side. If not, keep this position and step the foot firmly on the ground and tuck your toes under here. Assist with your hands to one side, and we're going to do a nice spiral around, and you end up in the same position, but the other way. Okay? So if this doesn't make any sense to you at all, just cross your legs the same way, but the opposite leg is on top. Okay, so keeping this position here, just allow the hips to get used to this twisty position for a bit. Can wiggle a little bit and take it to one side. So we're so this is my right arm. It goes over my left knee, reaching the ground if you can. If not, that's fine. And we're just twisting. The back arm is on the floor too, not firmly. It's just my my fingers. Just my fingers touching the ground. Okay, keeping the spine straight and looking back, twisting, spiraling the upper body. And breathe in and out here. Enjoy the stretch. Enjoy wherever it manifests. It can manifest in the hip joints, in the glutes, in the thighs. It can manifest in the lower back or the upper back or the neck or in multiple places. So allow that, feel that. Breathe in and out and allow the breath to dissipate the tension, to enter into these places and to relax. Relax your body and your nervous system. Okay? Arms up and down. We're gonna walk forward. relax here. The upper body is fully relaxed. The neck is relaxed. The head is down. Breathe in and out. You can deepen the stretch if it feels okay. And walk yourself back up. And you can just untangle your legs, and if not, if you want to do the spinny twirly thing with me again, go for it. So we're going to do the same thing, and this time we're just going to sit in cross-legged position. Great. Wonderful. Okay, let's do little circles with the spine in this position. I feel like I need to sneeze. Maybe not. Okay. So crossing anyway, holding the knees. And we're gonna do arching up. Oh God, I need to see what's happening here because this is really annoying me. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can definitely hear it, and it just keeps beeping every 5 seconds. So I'm just gonna turn my phone off. Lovely. So keeping the hands on your knees, we are going to arch up and contract forward. And when we contract, Jesus, this is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Okay, I think it's off now. So this is what it should look like. Up and then down, contracting that. When you contract down, think about the spine stretching in the opposite direction. Think about having maybe a ball or something here, which you're kind of like, you're bending around that ball. And up, we're breathing in here, breathing out here. Breathing in and breathing out. Keep going in your own time. And out. So do 10 in your own time. And come to the middle. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath. Expand even more if you can. Hold for 5. And release. Okay? So what we're going to do is just simple circles. Like this. Really let go in the circles. Really allow yourself to So, if this doesn't make any sense for you, if it does, keep going. If it doesn't make any sense for you, it's the same thing what we did before, but this time you're taking it around. So we have, when we go forward, we have our back arch. When we go backwards, we have it contracted, and the transition point is literally just this. Okay, so you go to one side, then forward, and to the other side, and then backwards. And then again, one side, forward, to the other side, backwards. So keep doing it like this, one side, forwards, the other side, backwards. You keep doing it like this until your body familiarizes itself with the movement, and it's easier to just go with it. Okay, keep that flow. Deep breath in on the forward when the body's forward, and exhale when it's backward. And reverse the circles to the other side. Come back to the middle. And put the other leg in front in your cross-legged position. So this movement can be also adjusted for a chair very, very nicely, just sitting and just doing this spine, beautiful spine rotations on the chair. Okay, the same thing, one side circle in one side and then to the other side. Okay, in your own time. Then to the other side. Make it back, forward, up, down, and then we're gonna walk ourselves forward as low as we can and give our legs, our hips, nice stretch. Make sure that you keep your hips, your sit bones on the floor here so you're not coming off the floor. And walk yourself up. Put your other leg in front in your cross-legged position, the same thing. Back and then forwards. Stay there for a bit. Lovely. Walk yourself up So we're gonna do simple and easy rolls. I'll show you how. Back rolls. So you can hold your legs like this, or you can hold your legs like this, whatever is most comfortable. And you're gonna arch your back and go for it. Go back, rook, back and forward. So the more your back is arched, the easier the roll will be. Otherwise, you may get stuck somewhere on the floor. So really go for it, really arch up and then back up. Yeah? So do a few of these. It can be, you can grab your your knees like this if that's more comfortable. Really arch and really use this roll to really massage your back. So if you feel more like to one side, you need more like to one side of the back, then lean more towards that side when you're on the floor. If it's the other one, lean more to the other. You know what I mean? So really give your spine a nice massage here. Do 5 of these if it's super painful. If you have a really prominent spine and it's really hurting your spine, you can grab a rug or something soft. If you just don't want to do it, just don't do it. Just lie down with your knees up and just have a nice stretch. You can put your I'll show you. It's like this. So you can put your hands or fists here right in your hip joints and just push them away so you can have a nice stretch in the lower back. Okay. Okay, so when you're done, come up. One last thing here on the floor. Take your one leg forward, stretched, the other one bend, perpendicular to the other one. Just the foot comfortably laying towards the along the inner thigh. Have your feet flexed or pointed. I tend to keep them flexed because I get more of a just better stretch. So what we're going to do is just go forward, whatever's comfortable for you, and just stay there for a bit and just breathe. Allow the hamstrings to relax here. Keep your back straight here. Keep your back straight and aim for the toes. It doesn't matter how low you go. Obviously, when you go low, the back will bend a little bit, will curve a bit. It's inevitable, but keep aiming towards the toes. Keep elongating rather than collapsing towards the knee. Okay, so the head is leading towards the toes. Okay, so go forward as low as you can. Just stay there for a bit, and if the hamstrings allow you, if they relax after a while with the out breath, then go even further, stretch even more. Okay. and walk up. Wonderful. Okay, so you can take one arm up. You may have to adjust the position a little bit. So it's a little bit more open here. So this is not 90 degrees anymore. It's a little bit more open. Still pretty similar position. And you're facing to the side. So we're going to take one arm inwards, like along your inner thigh, the inside of the leg, and put the elbow down. And then the other one is going to go up and over, and we're looking forward. Like the chests are up, and the spine is straight, and we're curving gently here, as low as you can without collapsing the heart towards the ground. The heart needs to be facing up towards the opposite wall or whatever it is you're facing. Really take the arm over. You can aim for your toes here. If you can grab your toes, that's totally fine. If this arm is on the way, if you're grabbing your toes, then you can just put it aside. Okay? Just stay there for a bit. Feel the stretch in your lower back, the sides, and in your hamstrings. Really play with this position. See how you can find more of a stretch in it. If you adjust the position of your torso to be facing forward, what happens if it's facing downwards? You know, just play around, see what happens. Okay, and up your own time when you're done with this. One last thing for this leg. So we're going to take this leg to the back. So this is what's happening. This is 90 degrees again. Yeah, you're sitting like this. More like this. Okay. You can keep the foot closer to your sit bone. You can stretch it more, whatever's more comfortable for you guys. If this position is not comfortable at all, then just come back to this one here. If you want to give yourself more of a challenge, then stretch even further. Okay, so we're in this position, and we're just going forward. Nice stretch here. Just relax. Just relax everything. Relax. Keep breathing there. You can deepen the stretch. You can try to shuffle, the leg back, the knee, pull it back if you need more of a stretch. You can even try to kind of straighten the leg a little bit more. We're not going quite into splits yet, but just give yourself a challenge, but don't push yourself too much. Don't put yourself down, basically. Work with your needs. What is it you need in this position? And then go up. Okay. So here we're not quite warm yet, but if you feel like you are warm, you can totally just take a few minutes and do a split, or attempt to do a split. If you feel that you need more time, then we're gonna come back to that later. So don't worry about it. So if you're doing splits, just stay in that position, the split position for a few seconds, or just do the splits, and stay there for a few seconds. Give yourself a nice stretch. You don't have to be able to do the splits. You can just stay here for a bit, whatever is comfortable, but also gives you a bit of a challenge and stretch. Okay, the other leg now. We're gonna come back to the split, so we're gonna have time to properly stretch these hamstrings. Okay, the same thing to the other side. So going forward, nice and gentle. Keep the foot flexed here in this particular position. Back straight. Keep aiming towards the toes, putting that spine, stretching it. And walk up in your own time. When you're ready. Okay, let's do this side bend, slightly opening, elbow on the floor, arm over, and just stretch here. Stay here for a bit. If you want to go further down, you can. Keep your neck relaxed. Breathe. Keep elongating so you're not collapsing. Keep elongating. And then up. Okay. Yeah. Experiment in this position. You can go forward, you can twist a little bit, you can twist to the other side. Just be playful with it. See what your body needs for a few seconds. Okay, and when you're ready, come up, and we're taking the leg back. Okay, could be a 90 degrees if that's comfortable. If you want to give yourself more of a, if not, you can take it here if that's comfortable. Or you can give yourself more of a challenge and stretch it back. So whatever's comfy for you guys, okay? And we're just going forward and relaxing everything. You don't have to keep your foot flex here, just relax. And breathe. okay? If you want to give yourself more of a challenge, you can take the foot even further back. You can stay here, you can stay forward, or you can bend forward, whatever. If you want to experiment with, just test yourself and see where you're at with your splits. You can go up and just try. Just slide forward as much as you can. You can stay in your comfortable position. Push yourself as much as you want to, or as much as you can. And just, experiment. Find the comfortable stretch. And come back to the middle. Crossed legs. Okay, we're going to do one last exercise. No, sorry, two last exercises. I was rewatching my other video and I kept saying last exercise, and then there was another one, last exercise. So no, two last exercises. So let's begin on our fours, like this. We're gonna go in down dog. So what you're doing is tucking your toes in and lifting your pelvis up, so the pelvis is leading up. You have your hands firmly planted in front, really planted, and the point is like you're pushing the floor away, and your feet, your heels, you aim your heels to reach the floor, okay, without bending the knees. So you're pushing the floor away and you're completely relaxed. The head is completely relaxed. The neck is completely relaxed. The head is just hanging. And just push the floor away with your hands. Aim the heels to go on the floor. If you can't get them on the floor, that's totally fine, but that's the intention, okay? And do not bend your knees. Keep them straight. So what will happen here is, what you will notice is that you get a really nice stretch in your back, here, in your lower back and upper back and shoulder blades as well. So really push. And you can, if you want to give yourself more of a challenge, you can step further away from the hands. And that will be so nice for your back. And it will be a really nice stretch, because like if you can see here in this position, I'm not quite, my heels are not quite on the floor, but I'm aiming there and I get such a nice stretch in my calves. So just, yeah, stay there and really allow that position to get into the places where you need to feel stretch. Okay, so keep that down dog, adjust it however it works for you. Okay, so what we're gonna do in this position is we're gonna walk the feet. Okay, so we're doing this. We're just stepping the feet and really indulging in the stretch that happens in the leg that is straight, which is stepping on the floor. Really allow that stretch to lead you. Okay. And straighten both knees one last time. Push the floor away and come down in child's pose. Take a few breaths here. Come on your fours again. Down dog again. So from here, we're going to take one leg up. Let's say the left one. We're starting with the left one. And you're going to take it as high as you can by keeping your hips square. So your pelvis is in the same, it's not twisted. It is facing forward. It's on the same line. It's parallel to the floor, basically. Okay, so as high as you can. Lift, 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 lift. You have your foot flexed as well. Okay, from here, you can twist the pelvis slightly, so lift the leg as high as you can. So you can have a nice stretch in the hamstrings, in the leg which is on the floor. Okay. From here, bend the leg that's up and deepen the stretch. And then take it back down. Okay, we're doing the same thing with the other leg. Flexed foot as high as you can with square hips parallel to the floor. Keep that position, keep it, keep lifting the leg. Okay, lift the leg even higher. You can twist the pelvis now. You can open the hips. Bend the knee and deepen the stretch. Okay, and back down. Okay, from here we go to plank position. If you're too tired for plank position, go into child's pose and come back to plank position. So hold the plank position for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9.5, 10. Wonderful. And go down, press up from here. Just gently, like put your elbows, your hands before your elbows on the floor and gently lift yourself up. Just very, very gently. If that is good, fine. If you can go further up, then go further up. Think about your shoulder blades being together. That's the intention, that's the aim. If this is not enough of a challenge, you can straighten your arms and think again about shoulder blades together and back. Think about the head pulling you upwards, so this is elongating the spine. You're not crushing, you're not just crunching, you know. So you're elongating up, 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 up. And if you want to go even, if you want to have even more of a stretch, you can go back, up and back. And go down. Wonderful. Okay, from here, we're tucking the toes in. And we're gonna lift our body. So you can either do it as a press up, or you can help yourself with the knees on the floor. Lift yourself up and into down dog again. So from here we're going to lift the leg, left leg up, we're going to bend, and what we're going to bend the knee, and what we're going to do here, we're going to aim to open as much as we can to one side, and if you can, look under your left shoulder. If not, it's fine to be here. If that's too scary, then don't. But ideally, look under your left shoulder. And come back. The other leg up. Bend the knee. Really open to the right, your entire torso, your body, everything. Look under the right shoulder or armpit in this case. And come back. Plank. 20 seconds. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9.5, 10. Okay, go down. So from here, just relax for a bit. Just enjoy the flow. So this is going to be the last exercise, I promise. It is the last one. So we take our hands in front, here in this position. So the intention is to lift yourself with your back muscles rather than through your arms. So not through the arms, but the arms are completely relaxed. They're here just to support you, but you're lifting yourself with your back. I'm gonna blow one of the candles out because it's getting dangerously close to where it shouldn't be. Okay, so we're going to do this 5 times with the hands down, with the arms supporting you, and then 5 times without them. So the second option would be this one. So the arms are coming with you. Okay? So let's start with the arms on the floor. 5 times. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, one last time. Here, keep your neck. Well, yeah, keep your head looking down at all times. So you're not tensing your back. You're not trying to go this way. Just keep it long and relaxed. Okay, 5 times with hands up. That's more than 5 times, but anyway. Okay. Take your hands, your arms back, hands facing up towards the ceiling, and and use them to pull you up. We're going to do this 10 times. 1, and go as high as you can. 2, 3, 4. You will find that if you want to go high, you'll have to use your core muscles as well as your glutes and the back of your thighs too. Okay. Take the hands forwards, just above your head. And we're trying to lift with the hands leading up as high as you can. 5 times. And relax. Okay. Legs. Open your legs so they're reaching the corners of the mat. So from this position, just relax your head on one side or on your chin, and we're going to lift the legs together up as high as you can. We're going to do this 10 times with open legs and 10 times with legs, heels just together, squeeze them together and then lifting them up. So 10 times with open legs and 10 times with everything together, okay? Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Together, closed, very tightly closed legs. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Relax. If you want to give yourself a challenge, we can do so open. It's a little bit like a star position. So legs and arms are at the corners of the mat. Completely open, and we're going to lift together all of them, 4 limbs up like this, and you're stretching in opposite directions and down. So try it. It doesn't have to go so high. It could be literally just, try it. Give it a go. 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the fifth one, hold, 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 and down. So together, hands and feet together. Clasp the hands, so intertwine the fingers. The same thing, lifting at the same time, 5 times, as high as you can. If you cannot go off the floor, just the intention, just the attempt will activate the same muscles. So that is enough, just trying, okay? Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 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 hold. And relax. Okay, guys, well done. Well, that's it. You can go into child's pose if you want, just for a few seconds. So use this time to reflect on your practice, on your movement practice, on the past hour or so we spent together. To reflect on the medicine of the Star Tarot card, on the inner guidance, which is always there for us to get in touch with, in stillness, in silence, in solitude. In your own time, unfold, uncurl from child's pose and just lie down on the floor for deep relaxation. I'm going to let you do that on your own. I trust that you will. Take as much time as you need. Just lie down, completely relaxed. Completely relaxed. Hands facing, palms facing upwards. Close your eyes and allow the medicine of the Star card to guide you in your day, in your following few days. Ask it for guidance, for healing, for reconciliation, for ease, flow, and grace in your life. May you be blessed, may you be loved, may you be well wherever you are in the world. I love you loads. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, moving, enjoying, giving love to our bodies. So take the next 5 or 10 minutes to deeply relax and let everything go. I'll see you next time.